This is the all-new, first ever Volvo EX90. It is a fully electric 3-row SUV. We are driving it in Southern California today, several hundred kilometers. This has 300 miles in range, almost 500 kilometers in range, and let me show you around. All right, we are in Southern California. We've been highway driving. We've been, wait, 69, do I want to be on the 15? Oh yeah, 15, I want to stay this way, okay. All right, we've been highway driving and canyon driving and wineries this morning here in Southern California. I mean, driving past the wineries and to the wineries, not going to the wineries for wine, obviously. In this Volvo EX90. I love Volvos and I love EVs. You guys know this if you've been around here. Love the way they drive both. And now and I've loved Volvo EVs. But now we've got a 3-row full size in this EX90 for the first time, fully electric. And I have to say, I've loved the drive. We are in the top Ultra trim, which also has air suspension. This is the performance, so we've got lots of get up and go. It's a dual motor, all-wheel drive, 510 horsepower, and that means we get from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.9 seconds. So nice and quick, just like all the EVs I love, but in this big 3-row platform. Really, really comfortable, handles well on the highway, passing, merging, and these canyon roads that we've been doing here in Southern California, and I am in love, and I can't wait to show you guys this interior and everything else with this EX90. So one of the things I wanted to talk about, other than that it drives, handles great, and it's quick and speedy, we have the pilot assist in here with Volvo's advanced adaptive cruise control. This has lane keeping, adaptive cruise. It's very, very good. We already know this from other Volvo products. What's cool or different about the EX90, and I have not seen this in other Volvo EVs before, is this gear selector. Not much different from Mercedes-Benz or Tesla, but what is different, well, actually the same as Tesla, is to engage your Pro Pilot Assist, which is the advanced adaptive cruise control. You tap your gear shift, this gear selector, down once to engage, and then you can control your speed and everything on the haptic buttons on the steering wheel, which is pretty cool. It just takes away from all the complexities of engaging cruise control in some other cars. I love that you just tap it down. If I tap it again, it'll disengage, but just like any other car, it will also disengage as soon as you touch the brakes. The EX90 is a phone as key, digital key. We have a key card as well. And when I walk up to it with my phone on me, those doors unlock automatically. And does the XC90 have a frunk? Yes, a very small one. Now I'm in the Vapour Gray, which is probably going to be in one of the more popular launch colors for the EX90. We get the Thor's hammer headlights. I'll try to get some nighttime content with these as well. They're very, very cool. Let's have a look and see if we have a frunk as well. I love these flush door handles that pop out when you walk towards it with the key on you. And then of course we get some cool aerodynamic wheels. These are 22-inch. This is the top trim, just like the sand colored one that we were in earlier. We've got our twin motor performance badging on there. This, as I mentioned, dual motor, all-wheel drive. Let's have a look on the interior. Really beautiful back end. Love that lighting, that signature Volvo lighting, but also lighting here and up here, and just a really Volvo signature back end. And plenty of room behind the 3rd row. We've even got a nice sub trunk. I love the tech in here. I know some of you are going to complain about the big vertical screen. You're going to complain about the tiny little driver display, but I love it. It's very clear. It's very intuitive. We have our gear selector here. When you're in drive on the highway, you tap it down for pilot assist, which I have shown you. Some very simple haptic buttons here. All of our apps are Google. Everything is in here. This is a Google Automotive based, but we have plenty of apps. We have wireless CarPlay. It's all here, including our climate control. You can even access your four-way hazards here, even though there is a physical touch button up here. And then we also have all of our car controls. So lights, driver adjustments, which mirrors, steering wheel, and head-up display, changing the position and so on. All of that is in here, driver adjustments, and that just takes some getting used to. I know you're all gonna say that's terrible, that's a Tesla copycat. I don't care what you say, I love it. And yes, I did have a Tesla, and yes, you do get used to this. Even your trunk release is in here, and your glove box, which is right there, and very clean and beautiful. Love this design. Yes, this is wood. This is more faux leather, beautiful. This gets the top Bowers & Wilkins sound system. It is amazing. I'll show you a demo in a sec. And it is my favorite sound system of all time. 2 USB-C chargers. This is a floating console, so we have a lot of storage underneath here. And then we have our pause and play and volume here, which I really, really appreciate. Some more wood. This closes, wood. 2 good sized cup holders and a really good sized cubby. It's not huge, but it's a nice size. I love the interior. It's gorgeous, it's minimalist, it's European or Scandinavian, and I love it. Oh, and then let's talk about this. So we have lane keeping aid as part of our pilot assist, 1 pedal drive. I love 1 pedal drive. My drive partner does not love 1 pedal drive, so we did both today. Performance all-wheel drive, just kick it into that like performance driving mode. I drove it in that all day and love it. All right, let's do this Bowers & Wilkins sound experience. This is my favorite audio system of all time. How cool was that? I love this wool blend interior. It's all sustainable materials. Really, really very nice. Totally flat floor. We have 4-zone climate control and heated seats back here, plus vents and USB-C chargers. Really gorgeous materials. But you know what's really cool? And I didn't even know this is an option on the XC90 as well. But we have a built-in booster seat. It just, like, how cool is that? I think that's really, really cool that you have a booster seat for your older child back here. And then we have, looks like a center armrest with pop-out cup holders, all in this beautiful wool blend fabric and really soft, really gorgeous interior. All right, when I climbed back here just now, the climate or the vents just started blowing. So that tells me this is intelligent, just like when you get in, it starts. When you get in the 3rd row or somebody gets in the 3rd row, the air immediately starts blowing back here, which is really cool. I don't think that I've experienced that in another car. We have third row seating. It's not, like there's not a ton of room back here. I'll show you, like if I put my legs here, it's not a ton of room. It's definitely a part-time third row, but we have lights and hooks and vents. Like I said, the air started blowing as soon as I crawled back here. One USB-C charger and 2 cup holders. And then of course we get our little windows, and this must be a speaker and lights. And then we have buttons both in the rear door panel and in the cargo area for power folding third row. So what did you guys think of this EX90? I am in love. I love EVs, I love Volvo, I love 3-row SUVs for families. It drives amazing. It's so smooth, it's so quiet, has so many great features, a good amount of range, and it's expensive. But what did you think? We all knew it was going to be expensive, right? Oh, and my favorite sound system of all time, 25 speakers, Bowers & Wilkins, crazy. Price, let's talk about it. Available soon, coming to Canada very soon. They didn't give us a firm date, but there's orders in, which means they're coming. About 110,000 Canadian dollars and around 81,000 US dollars for this top ultra trim that includes the air suspension and rear heated seats and a few other things. 115,000 Canadian and about 90,000 US dollars. Are you spending your 6 figures on this Volvo EX90 for an EV? Let me know what you think. Leave me a question or a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.